What's up, guys? I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry.
That's hilarious.
I didn't mean to change you, Cody. Goddamn.
What's up, boys?
Chilling, brah.
Hell yeah.
Medium chilling.
Nice.
Whoa, are you fucking kidding me?
Nice. All right. Nice. We're medium
You can't always
chilling.
be big chilling.
Medium
It's
chilling?
dangerous.
I'm not chilling at all, if I'm being honest.
Why? What's going on in the world of Cody?
It's just been a tough week. I mean, I lost my grandpa.
Oh, right. It's always
There's your dark secret, folks.
Actually, well, we'll my grandpa was never a drinker, but in his honor, I decided tonight to get him to get a 40 of Miller High Life and drink.
Was Miller High Life his drink of choice?
He didn't drink at all.
Oh, at all. Nice.
I think when he was younger, he was like a whiskey man, but
That's cool. I've never seen my dad drink. My dad's never drank.
Wow.
Yeah, straight up.
My dad's definitely drank.
Of course, he's
Plenty of
Italian.
times.
He loves that wine, that red wine.
Yeah. Good thing it's not my turn for a dark secret.
Oh, hey, nice. Yeah, we need. Cody, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. I was just honestly, I was sending a DM to Connie,
Nice.
the conster.
The Conster. The conquistador herself.
Yeah, dude, she'd be conquering.
Yeah.
Too bad she'll never hear this.
Yeah, no one knows who the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, well.
Hey, Jake does, and that's what
I do,
matters.
yeah. We've been chilling. Me and Connie have been chilling lately.
Yeah, Connie's my guy out west.
The plug.
Yeah.
Plug walk.
So, how you boys been? Has it been a while since we've podcasted?
I feel like, well, no, we did it last week, didn't we? We did it on, what's it called?
Yeah.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Wait, oh yeah.
It's been like 3 days.
Yeah.
I think I was so like overwhelmed with like having my kid there
Emotion.
and stuff and emotion. It was a very emotional weekend. I'll tell you about it post recording, Jake.
Okay.
I want to hear
it
about it
now.
You don't. I mean, I'll tell you,
If it's
but
not
we
fun,
might.
you don't have to tell us.
It's not fun. It is
Okay,
not
never
fun. Yeah, I'll tell
Never
you
mind.
afterwards.
We'll save it after.
We only want fun
Ooh,
stories.
but what if my dark
Yeah.
secret isn't fun?
That's even better.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Because dark secrets deserve not to be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why we do it.
So long as they're dark. Anthony's dark is really like a light. It's like a light roast.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes mine are too.
Yeah, but I feel like, I don't know. Anthony, this will be the first time I feel like you, me, and Cody have partied together, like not at your
In
house.
1,000 years.
Yeah.
No, but like outside of a house
Sanctum
party.
Sanctorum.
The Sanctum Sanctorum. Exactly.
What about Anthony's entire wedding?
That
True,
dude.
but that was also like relatively recently, I feel like.
True. But we did party hard.
We did.
We did.
We did.
We'll just have
Jake,
to go
I cried to Jake.
That wasn't even at the party. That was pre-wedding.
That was post-wedding, wasn't it?
No, that was...
Wasn't that at the after party at
you're right,
Sean's
that was
house?
at Sean's house.
Yeah. Jake and I had beef.
We had beef and we settled it.
Yeah, like men do.
I made Cody cry and beg on his knees.
That is not what happened.
That makes it sound like that's exactly what happened.
No. Jake
You
literally.
did cry. You said it yourself.
Oh, I did cry, but I'm just an emotional dude. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
just
I
get a
know,
little.
yeah.
I get a little, especially you throw a little bit of the sauce into the mix, your boy's gonna
A
cry.
little bit of the sauce.
Yeah, there was lots of sauce at the wedding.
Oh, we were saucy.
Dude, we got lost in the sauce for a while.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, people were literally blacking out. It was great. It was great.
Fuck yeah. Go check out that wedding episode, by the way.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did a
do an
wedding
Anthony's
episode.
wedding, yeah.
Yeah, and we rated it on the Pesci scale.
Yes, of course. You got it.
And we Also, like, it's a good way if you haven't checked it out to like get intimate with your boys.
That's true. Yeah, we're not just talking comic books here. We talk about life.
Life,
Maybe you
love.
heard of it. That's great. Well, I have found no segue to today's topic.
We're getting further from one with every moment we speak. I feel.
I was thinking that it was probably a really good segue when you were talking about Cody being on his knees and crying. It would have been a great segue if we were talking about All-Star Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're here for. We did do that episode, we're here for a different Batman comic that you picked, Cody.
This is me. This is me. Patreon episode.
What are we discussing, Cody?
We're talking Gotham by Gaslight.
Yes.
Dude, I don't remember.
Augustine. It's Augustine something. And
Brian Augustine and Mike Mignola.
Mike Mignola, yeah.
Yeah.
Hellboy.
Hellboy. The art is sick. I
fucking
love
art.
the art in this book.
The art is sick.
Yes. Very
True.
good.
Both volumes. The art is dope.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because he's not the artist in the second one.
Oh, is he not?
In the Master of the Future, it's Eduardo Barreto. I don't know that artist.
That book is
what
kind
I
of
was gonna
stupid. But
Yeah, I didn't like it. But there's something really cool about it. But so Mike Mignola does Hellboy. Like that's what he's famous for. And I don't know if it's because he does Hellboy or just his art style, but it adds to like, I guess, the gothicness or the creepiness of this tale because it's not modern day, you know, like it's everything about it is like
it's like Victorian era Batman.
Yeah, I was almost gonna say minimalistic too, but that's the wrong word. But it's just like not. It's a lot of elements of Batman without being too crazy. Like it's still a very basic story, but in a cool way.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's also it was never printed as such and labeled, but it is considered the first of DC's Elseworlds.
Yeah, yeah. Like they retroactively said this is the first Elseworlds.
Gotham by Gaslight is?
Gotham by Gaslight.
Yeah.
Interesting. Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
And it works. It works.
Yeah.
It's kind of like why Marvel 1602 is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like that.
I totally agree.
I'm going to say, comparing the two, I like 1602 more.
Well, they're also
Hands
incredibly
down.
different. Also, 1602 is way bigger.
Yeah, it's
True.
way beefier. Like
way
this is just a
beefy.
52 page. This is just a 52 page one shot.
Yeah, this is just a little mini thing.
But I guess in the book it also includes the follow up. So this came out in 1989, and then in 1991, Master of the Future came out. I don't think we're going to spend a lot of time talking about it.
I don't
Dude,
like
I
it.
want to talk it.
We will. Yeah, we will. But like we're here for the gas.
Yeah.
We're here
Not
for the gas!
Gotham by Gaslight.
Yeah.
So basically, the synopsis is that Batman gaslights all of Gotham.
I mean, he kind of does.
Exactly.
That'd be so hilarious. Oh,
No, we got gaslighted by Uncle Jake himself.
Uncle Jake!
True, yeah, me.
Yeah, Jake, you would be the gaslighter.
I'm the gaslighter. I'm Jake the Ripper. Yeah, I'm Jake
Yeah.
the Ripper up in this
Jake the
bitch.
Ripper.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole story is cool.
Yeah.
Also, I love like the fucking I don't know. Yeah, Batman is just so dope. No matter where you put him and how you do him,
Yeah.
like anytime
Yep.
Batman is sick,
Yeah.
Agreed.
For sure.
especially in like early 1900s type shit.
Yeah, no, it works great. It works. It's super cool. I mean, back then they would be like, there's a monster. It makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's really dope. And it's cool that they incorporate things from history like Jack the Ripper. And this takes place in like the late 1800s. And it's like a really straightforward short story. Like it starts out with Bruce having a conversation with Sigmund Freud.
Yeah,
I love that. He was literally studying under him.
Yep.
So he's like studying under master psychiatrist,
Yeah.
you know?
Damn, that's true.
He understands the minds of of any killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he didn't. He almost got foiled. Almost got got.
Almost got
gassed.
Dude, I like how they explain like Joker. Like, there's that dude who poisons his wife and it left him with like a permanent grin.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was cool. I was like, yeah, I like shit like that.
Yeah, like how they touch on literal, like Dent is the district attorney that finds him guilty, and you know, I like how they touch on all of these things. These Batman. This is good fan service before people really gave a like before fan service was the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, this is a lot of fan service. It has all the classic Batman tropes you know and love.
I like how in this origin that it shows he's saved by bats.
Yes.
Yeah. That's true.
That was cool.
Yeah, because the dude made the shot and got scared off by the bats, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Huh. That is a cool different take.
It's still Joe Chill, but in this case, well, we find out at the end that Uncle Jake, aka Jack the Ripper, hired Joe Chill to kill Martha because he was so jealous.
Yeah.
He hired, like, he would kill,
That was the big twist
and he would
at
kill
the
women
end.
that looked like Martha, right?
Yeah. Well, he went crazy with guilt because he killed the woman he loved and he went crazy. So he literally kept convincing himself that these women were laughing at him and mocking him.
Yeah.
And so then he would stab them and slice them up and shit and slice and dice.
Slice them up.
Just the way Cody said it, so he would slow.
Yeah, you did say it pretty
casually.
nonchalant. Yeah, very casual. It's like, you know, like cut a bitch.
Yeah, he was slicing some throats. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah, it was brutal.
He was a ripper.
He was a ripper.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much Batman is trying to face down the serial killer. It's pretty much Jack the Ripper. And you find out that it's his uncle or like his like dad's best friend.
Yeah, but he's
Who
raised
was in
as
love
his
with
uncle.
Martha. Yeah,
He
but
was raised as his uncle, and not only that, but
Jack
even
Packer? Wasn't his name Packer
Jake
or Parker?
Packer.
Jacob Packer.
Yeah, Jacob Packer. But I mean, in the beginning of the story, he meets Jake on a boat, and that's when he pieces it all together because he's like, you know, everyone thinks it's Bruce that's Jack the Ripper. Jake even frames him, but like it's because they both come back from England at the same time, and all of this stuff is happening, and Bruce is out there being Batman, but he can't account for his lost time.
Yeah, he doesn't have an alibi and shit.
Yeah, so and then Jake plants the evidence.
The knife in Batman's studies. Very classic, like
Clue.
Clue, yeah. There we go. Yeah. It's like Bruce Wayne did it with a knife in the study.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it is very. Yeah, I like that.
I like how also like at the beginning of the story, like if you've read this before and you know it's Uncle Jake, but later on you could like flip back when he's having that conversation with Bruce, and I think we were talking about the panel. Like I think Jake even posted it. It's Bruce is kind of talking about how he kind of has like a crude humor, but he still likes him. But that's in reference to because he sees like a group of women, and he's like, "Oh yeah, look at those ladies." He says something like that, and Bruce is like, "All right, Uncle Jake." Like,
yeah.
And so it's kind of like already foreshadowing that he's gonna be like the dude to like he just has no respect for women, and that just plays into him being Jack the Ripper, who's notorious for just killing women.
Yeah. Prostitutes, ladies of the night. Not in this book.
Specifically,
but,
not in this book, but
historically.
that Jack the Ripper would kill prostitutes.
Dude, one time...
Who was only in England also. He never came to America.
True. Or did he?
Ooh.
Dude, one time me and Booms...
Yeah, fuck, I'm not fast enough.
Oh, that's...
You gotta be faster, Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm losing my touch.
No,
we don't need soundboards to make us cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
One time, me and Booms bought this massive DVD box set about serial killers. Like it was like covering all American serial killers, like all of the major ones, and maybe it started with Jack the Ripper.
Yeah,
was the first, and let me tell you, that was the most boring one by far. Just because it was like there wasn't like in all of the later ones and stuff, you're getting like firsthand accounts and stuff like that. In this, you're just hearing a bunch of old dudes talk, and they even do like reenactments and stuff because they don't have the footage of stuff. You know what I mean? They don't have like pictures of the crime. You know what I'm saying? So this one, they do a lot of like corny ass reenactments, and it's just really bad.
That's hilarious.
When I was in high school, we went. Okay, well, first of all, we got to go on a Euro trip. So
Nice.
so we went to like Italy and France.
I don't remember that movie at all.
Euro trip? Really? I think it's actually. Oh, Euro trip was a
little
great
bit,
movie.
but it wasn't memorable.
It didn't stand
Oh,
out.
I
Like I
loved
remember
Euro
watching it, and I remember liking it when I watched it, but I don't remember any details in it. Really,
Road Trip was good.
Road Trip was
Road
fantastic.
trip was good too. Yeah,
I loved
I'll watch
it.
any movie about a road trip.
Yeah.
With any kind of trip like
Trip.
that. Like,
Anthony
they
just
both
wants
have-
a trip.
But no, so we so when we were in Italy, you know, so we're a bunch of like 17, 18-year-olds, and it's nighttime, and we can't like go to a bar or anything because first of all, it's a school trip, and like we're just, you know, we're being chaperoned still, but we kind of have some freedom. And in Italy, there was like a serial killer museum, so everyone's like, "Fuck it, we're all going here." Like everyone unanimously decides we're going to the serial killer museum, and it was kind of fucked up. Like there was like when you're talking about reenactments in the show, like so. What's that dude's name? Fuck. I don't really know. Like I'm not
Jeffrey
obsessed with
Dahmer.
serial killer. No,
John
it
Wayne
wasn't him.
Gacy.
Bundy.
That was the clown, right?
Yeah.
Bundy. It was no,
Ted
not Ted
Bundy.
Bundy. Fuck. It was an older guy. Gein.
Ed
Ed Gein.
Ed Gein.
Yeah, that dude's fucked.
Yeah, and in the museum, like they were literally like they remade like his lampshades and shit like that, and they were literally like fake vaginas like stapled to the wall. It was just like they really want for like like you would go to John Wayne Gacy and like you saw his porch, and when you went underneath, it was like I think you saw him or something like that, or dead bodies. It was just like fuck. Like yes, I get it's a museum, but it was just like it was traumatic.
That bet.
Dude, serial killers are crazy.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I used to love them when I was younger.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
But then
exactly.
you
Like that
realize
was when
they're
I had
just,
the
like,
curiosity.
Fucked human beings.
Yeah, fucked.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't think I could stomach it. Like, I had a professor in college literally assign us to write a paper about our favorite serial killer. And if I'm being honest, I missed that. I skipped that class. So I had to like pick out of like who hadn't been picked. You know what I mean? And I picked Albert Fish as mine.
Who's Albert Fish? What did he do?
Yeah,
He's like a 1800s, maybe even early 1900s
Oh, now this sounds familiar.
serial killer in New York who would like abduct children and eat them and then write to their parents and be like, your child tasted like this.
Jeez.
Yeah,
God
he was
damn.
fucked up. He was like famous for like his autopsy showed that he would like regularly stick gigantic needles in his dick and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck? That's weird shit.
Yeah, it's
I
fucked.
just thought of something fucked up. Like, what if they made a serial killer fighting game? And this dude's gonna come out of nowhere with like a big needle in his dick, and like that's his finisher. Like,
Who are you
how do
guys? Who
stop
are you guys
that?
putting money on? No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh, and a serial killer?
In a battle royale.
There's a lot of different, like, you know, we're also thinking of serial killers in like strictly like the ones like John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, and Jeffrey
The
Dahmer.
famous ones, yeah.
Well, not only that, there's also, you have the DC sniper. Like,
Yeah.
dude went on a killing spree. You know what I mean?
Richard Ramirez.
You have Richard Ramirez. You have Son of Sam.
Yeah. Zodiac.
The Zodiac, exactly. He
Zodiac,
used a gun.
right.
There's all different kinds of serial killers. Like,
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
H.H. Holmes is a crazy one.
yeah, I don't know.
Jack the Ripper himself
Jack the
never
Ripper,
got caught.
Exactly.
Yeah. H.H. Holmes was a dude in the 1800s that would that he set up a murder house at the World's Fair in Chicago. And like would lure people into his murder house.
Do you think terrorists count as serial killers, like Timothy McVeigh? You know,
I don't know.
or is it just like a
Interesting
one time?
point.
Because
Because
only
they
did
fit a
one thing, but he
profile,
killed,
you know
like,
what I
300
mean?
People, you know, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
There is a
Right,
profile.
but you know, it's like Dexter. Like you could think of like how methodical he is with each and everything. Like there's always a ritual of how they slice up and kill slice up. Not everyone does that. I guess.
Well, here's my hot take.
What?
I think Dexter was incredibly overrated.
Oh, I don't think that's a hot take, A. And B, you're right.
There are definitely more bad episodes of Dexter than there are good, but it did have, when it was like the first four seasons, I'll say, it had a good run. It had a really good run.
It had a massive following.
I loved it.
Yeah, I could never get into it.
Yeah,
I never got into it. I love serial killer movies. That one just like didn't do it for me.
Damn. It's a pretty cool story because it's like you're following him, but like he's on, boo. It's not. It's so good. It's good. The commies would agree if they were here in the chat.
Yeah, well, we can't trust them.
The fourth season of Dexter, he's up against, well, first they're friends and then like they become enemies. John Lithgow is another serial.
True word,
it's
the
so
adversaries.
Cool.
John Lithgow.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. Like they have like psychological warfare and then he's just way more fucked up than Dexter.
I kind of like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, each season has its own thing. Like he always like kind of tells someone it's kind of like he's a superhero in a way. Like he has a secret identity and he'll tell some people that he is a killer. Like if he thinks they could stomach it. There's one dude named Miguel Prado. That's a really crazy season. What's that dude's name? Jimmy something. Jimmy Smits?
Jimmy Crackhorn. And I don't care.
And I don't care.
I was a Dexter fanboy.
No, Dexter, I never got into it, honestly.
Same.
I just, it started to be too much of that hyper world where it's like, oh, it's a cool concept, but.
That you feel about Breaking Bad, kind of?
Yeah, exactly. It started to be like that. I mean, Dexter, I think, is more than Breaking Bad. But still, it's part of that, where it starts to become like, oh, it's really cool, but I like the more like HBO reality of like The Wire and The Sopranos and Oz.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, it's not on the same level as The Sopranos, but if you came to me in like 2010, I would have been like, Dexter all the way.
Yeah, no, a lot of people were into it.
That's how I talked.
That's how I felt about the first like 2 seasons of Weeds. Weeds was really good.
I never got that into Weeds either.
Yeah, me either. I've seen some
first
episodes.
2 to 3 seasons are pretty fire.
I just like
falls off right after.
I just like couldn't. I just like I don't know.
It was fun. It was just fun.
I'm sure.
Realistic in the slightest.
Yeah, I just like couldn't get invested. You know what I mean?
There were some funny ass scenes. It was a good show. But yeah, no,
that was on Showtime, right?
Yeah, it was on Showtime. But it falls off. Same with like True Blood. All the shits fall off.
Dude, True Blood fell off hard.
True Blood did fall off. I just got really dumb.
It was like 1 or 2 seasons of incredible vampire sexy
True Blood had like
fantasy.
3 solid seasons.
Yeah, the first 2 specifically. I think
first 2
the
were
third
straight fire.
Yeah, the first 2 were hot fire.
I agree.
Oh, you guys want to hear some Batman news?
Yes.
The Batman sequel. So it's just a rumor,
back,
but
right? Oh.
it got pushed back. But there's a rumor that they casted Harvey Dent.
Let's hear it.
Whoa, who?
Or they are casting Harvey Dent. So,
say
do you
who?
know who Boyd Holbrook is?
Yeah, of course. He's literally the dude from Logan. He's from Narcos.
Yes. So he might be Harvey Dent.
I'd be down with that.
I'd be so down with that. I think that works really well.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that too.
Like when we're casting, I would never be like him, but
he's
it
also
works.
the Corinthian in Netflix's Sandman.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I'm down with him being.
I'm ready for season 2 of that show.
Man, especially after reading it, I'll watch it again. But it kind of wasn't as bussin' as like.
No,
it was straight.
No
it was
way.
straight.
It was pretty mid.
It was just like a solid, like there were some cool things about it, but it didn't stand out. The best episode was the fucking cat episode.
Yeah.
That was all animated.
You're right.
And also, like,
sure.
after listening to the Audible version is way better than the Netflix version.
Nice.
It's just not bussing.
It doesn't have that gas.
It doesn't have it.
That gas light.
So the first story ends up wrapping up with Batman hunting down Jake, basically being like, I could have broken out of prison the entire time. I just didn't want to,
Yeah, because Bruce is in prison at this time.
Which Gordon knew because Gordon gave him the files.
Yeah, and but he studies them for like 3 weeks before he breaks out.
Yeah, no, dude, Batman could have probably broken out at any moment, and he was like, now I can use this time to figure out who it is.
Yeah, and that's what he did. And then he went out busts motherfucking Jake, catches him.
Busts it wide open.
Jake straight snitches on himself, also snitches on framing Bruce. He's like, I framed Bruce good. And then Bruce takes off the mask, and then the cops all show up, and Jake tries to stab Bruce, and so they shoot him right through the nog.
Gordon shoots it.
Yeah,
shoots
Gordon
him
pops him.
Pops off.
Yeah, right through the nog.
I was like, pop off, King.
Yeah. And then Batman just like puts his mask on and slinks into the shadows. Facts. And nobody knows the better.
Classic Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Bruce goes free, and that is the conclusion. It's like a very straightforward.
Exactly. It's a very, and I don't mean that in any negative way, shape. You know, like
it's
is just very
one-shot.
straightforward, and it's a brief one shot, but it's solid. Like it's solid the whole way through.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
and it's kind of crazy that it took them till 1989 to be like, let's do something different with Batman. Because now, like, we take it for granted because we've seen so many Elseworlds, Batman, Superman, everybody.
Yeah.
Like Red Sun. Red Sun is in Elseworlds, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go check out our Red Sun episode.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I love that comic.
Yeah, that's a great. That's like one of my favorite.
That's a fun one.
I love Superman Red Sun.
Yeah.
Have you read any other Batman Elseworlds?
Yes, I have. I've read shit, no.
Have you heard of Red Rain when he's a vampire?
No, but I know the art.
It looks really cool. Yeah, I have that. I haven't read all of it. It's like a trilogy, but
what is it?
He becomes a legit vampire.
I have read another Batman Elseworlds, but I'm trying to think. I have a Batman action figure, and it's not Thomas Wayne. It's strictly Batman, but it's from some run because he's it's all black costume, but the emblem is orange. And he has like an orange belt, not red. And his mask isn't Thomas. Like none of his costume looks like Thomas Wayne, but it's orange. And I'll have to get the figure.
Orange. That's so weird. Maybe it's just like
just an all black Batman with an orange logo.
Interesting. Halloweeny.
Halloweeny. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I'm the Halloween
Would we
Batman.
be anyone in Gotham by Gaslight?
Well, wait.
Jake,
here's the crazy part. Yeah, but here's the crazy part. So the next story, Master of the Future, there's a character named Cody.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then there's
cowboy.
a character named Antonio, who's just like a robot.
Yeah, that's you, Anthony.
Yeah. Chronic Jarvis.
Yeah, see?
The creator
We're all
of Chronic
exactly.
Jarvis. Yeah.
Antonio is Elseworld Chronic Jarvis.
Yeah, there we go. So we were destined to read this comic.
Yeah. For sure.
Together.
Yeah, that's true. We are
dope, man.
Dude, it's dope. Even the one after it, which is significantly drops off in quality.
Yeah.
It doesn't even
Significant.
It's just sillier with the giant magnifying glass that's gonna burn the
city.
It would be better if it didn't exist, I would say.
Batman Gotham by Gaslight.
No, Master of the Future.
I think Gotham by Gaslight is its own.
Because if we have to include it in the score, it's going to lower the score too much.
No, we're not doing that.
I would say.
Silly baby stuff.
I'm not putting it. I'm going to say that much about it. Like, it's part of the book, right? It's a thin book. It's a thin book. You know, you're not getting a lot of content with it. Yeah. It's like 2 one-shots. So, like, sure, it includes it as an extra, but I'm never going to read it again. I'll be honest. I'll read Gotham by Gaslight again for sure, but not this.
Dude, it's kind of whack. It feels honestly more like and I don't mean this in a good way, honestly, but it feels more like a Zorro story or something like that than a Batman story. And the first one does not.
Yeah, I get that.
The first one feels like a Batman story. This
it
story
feels like it's a murder mystery. It's a classic detective.
Yeah.
And once again, it is Batman being a detective. I love when Batman is a detective.
This one is just like
movies.
Batman. He's literally swashbuckling. He's
literally swashbuckling.
It literally like he has they have the sword fight.
Yeah, and he's like instead none of it takes place at nighttime.
Yeah, true.
And he most of the story is him just being like, is Batman worth it? Come on, that's not the Bruce we want. You know what I mean? Bruce, whether or not Bruce believes in his crusade, the crusade do not stop. You know what I mean? like even when he questions himself, he's always pushing forward. He's just questioning himself as he's doing it. You know what I mean? I did not like that in this one. He kind of waits until shit's literally on fire before he starts to do anything about anything. I just kind of thought it was Waxies. It was dumb. Leroy, stinky boo boy.
Yeah, we don't like him.
Yeah,
we don't acknowledge him.
I did like
what
that
about LaCroix.
Oh, I don't really fuck with that shit. Honestly.
I don't ever buy LaCroix. So
how dare you? I'm a Schweppes. I'm a Schweppes man.
Oh, you are a Schweppes.
Yeah, you Schweppy boy.
Schweppy.
The nice cold taste of a refreshing Schweppes.
Schweppes, the official drink and Miller High Life of comics and
crime. Are we ready for a dark secret, boys?
Yeah, dude. I'm
lay it on us.
Yeah. It has to be Jack the Ripper level good.
Damn.
Ooh, that kind of dark. You want me to confess to murdering people?
Yes, I know you have. Yeah, probably out, with Cody. A car.
Ooh.
Let's see it.
See, if I'm being honest, I had a good dark. Well, it's not good, but it was dark. And after
careful review,
after contemplating, I just feel like it would change the tone of the episode.
Oh, okay.
And I don't necessarily.
You could just be
yeah.
It's happy-go-lucky dark.
Happy-go-lucky dark. Let's see. What is something happy-go-lucky dark? Well,
have you ever gaslit somebody?
Oh, God, yes. This one, God, yes. That's not good. Okay, this is perfect.
No. That's not even a secret.
This is Cody. Okay, commies, llisten. I think I am a pretty good person now. But in my 20s,
spoken like a true douchebag.
In my 20s, I was kind of a monster.
This is I think you should leave. It's that sketch when he's holding the baby. He's like, yeah, I used to be an asshole.
No, but it's true, man. There was this one time. Okay, this is my Gotham. This is Cody by Gaslight.
Ooh, Cody by Gaslight.
Okay, so one time I was throwing a weekend of house parties at one of my houses in Morgantown, and these two girls from Logan came up, and at the time they were BFFs, and one of them was super into me, and the other one was just a little sexy slut. and
nice.
So anyway, they were like really good friends. They both come up. The first night we're partying, we have fun, whatever. Next morning, the girl that is into me is like, hey, I need to take a nap. Can I go to your room? And I said, yeah. And then the other girl was like, hey, she's taking a nap. Rail me in the basement right now. And I was like, okay. Nice. And then I did that. And then I hooked up with the other girl again. And but then they both confronted me while we were drunk. And they were like, we're not having a threesome. And I said, that's okay. And then, then I hooked up, but they didn't know, or the one that was into me didn't know, and the one that obviously the other one did. Yeah. And so they ended up both getting really upset with me the next day after they left town. They're both texting me on the way back from Morgantown, and they're like, you're a terrible person, blah, blah, blah. And I gaslit these women. I played all of the tricks in the book, y'all. Nice. I gaslit them hard to the point where at the end of it, they both apologized to me.
You must. Oh, that's awesome.
No. So I haven't told that story much. I used to be a terrible person who really was a manipulative womanizer. Commies, don't follow my footsteps. I feel better not being that way, I promise. But that's Cody by Gaslight.
Cody by Gaslight. There it is.
All right.
That hurts a little bit. Oh, I laughed so hard I got lightheaded for a second. I like spasmed. I couldn't control my body.
Remember that TV show, The Man Show? That was the audience left over from that
That show. Nice. Cody just spit.
Oh, it didn't escape, but I came close. I caught.
Oh god.
Trust me, boys, I only swallow. Okay, so Gotham by Gaslight, I'm gonna give a gentleman's 5.
Whoa.
But
same actually, yeah.
Really? What? Screw you guys, I'm giving it a 6.
Oh, nice. But okay, Gotham by Gaslight 5. Fear of the Future or whatever it's called.
Master of the Future.
Fear of the Future.
Fear of the Future.
Me every day.
What do you give that one?
Wait, I gotta know. Why are you guys taking a Pesci away?
I think it just could have been fleshed out more, and there could have been.
So you gave Under the Red Hood, the animated movie, a 6, both of you.
Easy 6.
Yeah. So you like it? You liked it better than Gotham?
Yes.
That's crazy talk.
Okay, and I'm not necessarily viewing it. I'm not necessarily viewing it in the sense that it did anything wrong, as much as I'm viewing it like a thermometer that just didn't quite get all the way up. You know what I mean?
Hey, don't steal. I use a thermometer analogy. The last recording, you little shit. Cody, stop trying to pass me. Look, Cody is gaslighting us right now, you guys. It's happening. Oh my god. Cody's like, I used to be a piece of shit. And then proceeds to use something I said on one of the last recordings and pass it off.
Wait,
like
I thought you said that you start everything that we rate with an erection.
That too, I have all kinds of different parameters. Erections, thermometers.
Yeah, well, I'd give it a solid gentleman's 5. I'd give Man of the Future. Master of the Future. I'd give that like a 2.5, maybe a 2.
Yeah, that one just is like.
I'm giving it a straight 1. That one.
Whoa.
Yeah,
it's just unnecessary.
It's banished from my mind.
I don't like it as part of the Batman. Like no, keep that stupid story out of there.
Yeah.
The only part I liked was that he had. For some reason, he had a robot that was flying the blimp.
Named Antonio.
And he was talking to him the whole... Like, he was still a true Batman villain. He was like an insane dude that was a terrorist, basically. You know, just crashing and lighting shit on fire.
But I also like that Tolliver gets tossed from the blimp. I like that.
You liked that he did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the mayor?
Yeah. And then at the end, Batman does confront the other dude.
The snitch.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I didn't think he would ever do any of this.
Yeah.
Like, well, now you're fucked.
Yeah, I don't know. Forgettable story, that one. Gotham by Gaslight, though.
Gaslight I still recommend. And I'm glad that I
hell yeah.
I like that I own this.
No, yeah.
100%.
I mean, 5 is not by any means a bad score.
Yeah. It's just not like my top tier Batman story.
Yeah.
I would say read it, buy it.
I would say if we were tier listing Batman stories, I would put
tier listing.
S tier is I would put this in a B tier.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Or maybe like the last position in the A tier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
If you're doing like top 20 Batman, I might put this in 20.
I don't know if I would. I think like if we're talking like the top 20. Okay.
So 20 Batman stories, like runs, you know, like Hush, Dark Victory, Long Halloween.
Yep, those are in mine.
Gotham Gaslight might make it.
Scott Snyder's run.
Court of Owls.
Yeah.
Did we say year one?
Dark Knight Returns.
It would still have to be in it. Even if I didn't give it a great score either.
I don't know if I would. It's a 5. A 5 isn't bad.
No, I know. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm just thinking of top Batman stories.
But I don't know.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There is a lot.
But because you got to think, we're thinking all of those, but then there's
No, this would be in my top 20 for sure.
I don't know
if
I would probably put it in the top 20, definitely in the top 25, but I don't know if it would crack the top 20.
That's crazy though that there are that many good Batman runs.
Because you got to think there's like Earth
like,
One
what
Batman.
we just named
that
right
Earth
now
One
is like
Batman
easily,
was
like 10
so
of them,
sick.
Like, yeah, no, there's Batman.
Yeah, that was a cool run. I mean, there's also I could think of a bunch of Batman storylines. There's like War Games,
Nightfall,
Nightfall,
Gotham Central,
No Man's Land.
No Man's Land. That was the one I wanted to say. Yeah,
there's a bunch of them.
0 Year. That was cool too.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Batman is just the goat.
Batman Rebirth.
Yeah, Tom King's run. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like,
James Tynion Detective Comics. That's a great run too.
There's too many.
Grant Morrison.
A lot of
any Grant Morrison
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Grant Morrison's run.
Like, Batman just be putting out bangers.
Nice.
Agreed. There's just too much. I got this book a while back. It's not part of Grant Morrison's run, but it's called Batman, the Black Case Book. And it kind of features, like, I guess all the stories are canon, but they're all so weird. But Grant Morrison makes them canon. They're just like all weird, old school, like Batman and Robin stories where villains are just doing like weird, like psychedelic shit or just stuff that's just plain goofy that you wouldn't see in a modern day Batman story. Like you guys hate, or Cody hates Zur-En-Arr. It's kind of like that flavor of Batman.
I'm not crazy about it.
I love Zur-En-Arr.
Zur-En-Arr's sick.
If Zur-En-Arr was in this comic, 6.
Ooh.
What? You want acid Batman in Gotham by Gaslight? It doesn't make sense.
He shouldn't be, but if he was.
Honestly?
Yeah, that is perfect. That's what he is.
I also hate Batmite.
Yeah. I'm not
screw you.
too big of a Grant Morrison used them a lot.
Batmite.
Grant Morrison probably invented Batmite.
Really? Jeez.
Maybe.
I don't like Batmite either, though.
Yeah. Pounded on Batmite solidarity, Jake.
He's the Mr. Mixie Plixel.
Mr. McSpidlick.
McSpitlick. I can never
Mr.
get his name.
McSpixel. I would love to voice like a Mr. McSpidlick character.
Ooh.
I think Mr. McSpidlick is OD powerful if you really think about it. If you break it down,
100%, yeah.
He's like crazy powerful.
Superman can't actually beat him. Like it has to be like
he can get him
trick.
to stand down. Yeah.
Yeah. I loved in the animated series it was fucking Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
Banger
Gilbert Gottfried is
banger
Mr.
casting. Banger
Right?
casting.
Yeah.
So inspired.
Who would you cast as him now?
As Mr. McSpidlick, Danny DeVito.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that is great. That is great. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
even if it is
incredible.
just his voice, like whatever, I would just do Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Or like a tiny CGI Danny DeVito.
That'd be great.
Danny
Like what they
DeVito
did to
already
Hugh
is
Grant
tiny
in
without
the-
CGI.
Yeah.
That's true.
You're right.
No, but I know what you mean. Mr. McSpidlick is, he's often like floating. I'd love to see Danny DeVito float.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't? You know what I mean? That's a box off. James Gunn, if you're listening.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
If you're
trying to-
subscribed to our Patreon. Or if you're listening months later
Months
when we put
later,
it
yeah.
out for
Months
the public.
later.
James Gunn will hear this.
On the day Superman comes out, he's like, "Oh yeah, that would have been good."
That would have been moved some tickets.
Too bad I already casted Mr. McSpidlick.
Okay, so did we talk before? Did you hear about them doing them at the same day? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, you told us that. Oh, wait. You know what we didn't talk about?
What?
Was that Marvel 1943 trailer for that video game.
Ooh, that looks so good.
I didn't even. Oh wait, it's Wolverine and Cap, isn't it?
No, it's Black Panther.
Yeah.
Black Panther. Okay, that's
It's
who it
set
is.
in, like,
I just
World War
remember
II.
Claws. I couldn't remember. Okay,
And it's not T'Challa, it's
It's his
T'Chaka. Yeah.
Chaka Khan. Specifically.
dude. Yeah, dude, my favorite front man of Rufus.
Wait, did you guys ever see the animated version of Gotham by Gaslight?
Yes.
What did you think of that one?
I did
It
not.
was cool. It's incredibly different.
Yeah, it's not the same at
It's
all,
not the same
actually.
at all.
Yeah.
How
They
is it?
expanded in a. You might like it, Cody, because like you get
It's
more.
pretty cool because it uses like Lovecrafty and Cthulhu type
Yeah,
like
And he has
monsters.
Robins.
Yeah, he has Robins. And it's pretty
Weird.
sweet. I still liked it. It just wasn't the comic book.
Did you guys see
Yeah.
that Japanese animated Batman Samurai movie?
that was so bad.
Really?
Was it?
I didn't
That
see
was
I didn't
so.
watch it. I didn't
that was
watch
one of
it.
the worst animated movies I've ever seen. It was garbage. It was
Yeah.
garbage.
Quick fire from the hip, Pesci.
One.
Oh.
And you know what? There's another movie that I think went under the radar. It's called Batman Soul of the Dragon. and Batman isn't even really a big part. Yeah.
One? How is that?
Check it out. It's really cool. It just feels like a 70s animated kung fu movie.
With Batman or no?
Bruce Wayne is in it. Like Batman is like, it's a Batman movie, quote unquote, but he doesn't play as big a part as you think. Like it does focus on secondary characters, but it's okay. Like it's just a cool movie.
Interesting.
I liked it. It was just so different. It came out like 2021, I think.
Nice.
But the Batman movie you're talking about, Cody, avoid it like the plague.
It's not
like it's
bussin'.
so bad. Animation sucked too, honestly. I mean, it was different, but no, that movie was not good.
I remember seeing commercial trailers for it, and then I just didn't ever watch it.
Yeah. I think it's just called Batman Ninja.
Ninjago.
No, yeah, Batman Ninja. No, don't watch that.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
But you know what you should watch is our episodes on YouTube.
Yeah, watch them.
Ooh,
just even if you don't want to watch them, just cue it up, get it playing, walk away. You don't have to,
you could listen to them on YouTube too, by the way.
Yeah,
there's the both options.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you covered. Whatever you want from us.
And we do hot shit in the videos. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Especially,
yeah.
We hang dong.
Yeah, constantly.
On YouTube, yeah.
On YouTube, yeah.
They allow it.
Should we start
legit,
putting this up? Should we
YouTube.
put these up on porn sites?
Yes.
Why
But
not?
you have the thumbnail be like a porn thing, you know?
Yeah,
Like people
yeah.
click on it and even have the title be like
New Mia Khalifa after
yeah,
all these
exactly,
years.
Yeah. New Mia Khalifa double penetration, then it's like, whoa. And it's just us.
Just talking
And they're like, all
about
right, maybe I'll let it maybe I'll let it
talking
play
about
for a little
Gotham
bit.
by
And it's
Gaslight.
Oh,
It's a
shit.
bold strategy.
Mia Khalifa strikes again. Hi, you're listening to Comics and Chronic, and I'm Jacob H.
I'm Cody Cannon.
And I'm Anthony Iannaccio.
And you can tune in every Thursday to hear new episodes of Comics and Chronic.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Comics N Chronic. That's Comics, the letter N, Chronic.
We'll see you guys next week.
Woo!
Peace.